Microsoft has a really great way to integrate polls into your Teams meeting. I'm going to share with you really quickly how you can do that. So we'll create an event and we'll call it Polling in Teams. So you do need to create the event in Microsoft Teams. Just open up a new event and go ahead and make sure you have somebody added to that event so that it'll show up on the calendar. After you create the event and send it out, open it back up using your Teams calendar. From there, you'll see that the meeting options have filled in and you'll have some options up at the top. If you click the plus button up at the top of your meeting, you can add a tab. You'll see that Forms is listed as one of the first ways to optimize your meeting. If you select Forms, it will create a new tab within that specific meeting. If you click Add, it's going to integrate that form as part of your meeting. Go ahead and click Save, and it'll pull it up and embed a new poll into your meeting. Select Create a New Poll, and you can add in specific questions that you want to ask during your meeting. So we'll go ahead and put in a question. You'll notice that it automatically defaults to pre-filled answers that you can just click to add. You could allow for people to respond with multiple answers or just have the few that you've selected. You can also choose to keep the responses anonymous so that you will not know who is responding. You can do that if you're just wanting general answers and general polling questions. However, if you're trying to use this poll for a voting system or to get specific answers from individuals, you will not want to select that button. You can also choose to share the results after voting so that people can see how they're answering, or you can keep that unchecked if you're wanting to keep the results anonymous and quiet so that you don't know how people are responding so that it will not sway an individual's response. So once you have your questions added, you can go ahead and save. This is going to show up as a little option box for you, and it'll show as a draft because the poll is not readily available yet until you start your meeting. So we'll go ahead in just a second here and click join so that you can see what it's like to join the meeting and have that polling option available to you. So you see I'm getting my join now opportunity. It's going to be connecting me into the meeting. And you'll see at the very top right a forms icon. That's what you chose and you embedded in. So we'll go ahead and select that. And you'll see that normally where your chat is, you have your question that you're asking your audience. Do you use Microsoft Form? Again, it's in green, so it's still in draft form. As the organizer and the owner of this meeting, once you select launch, it's going to automatically navigate that into a poll. And you'll see it's popped up covering my face in my screen right now. So you can answer that form. It's going to give you that option. It will pop up into everybody's feed. So as soon as you launch it and create it and make it live, everybody's going to see this and have the opportunity to respond right there. So do you ever use Microsoft Forms? Yes, of course we do. So we'll go ahead and hit submit. And then you can see, because I wanted those answers to come up automatically, you can see I've got 100% of the vote as yes because I'm the only one on this meeting, and that will show to all of your attendees in this meeting. So you can use this to create quick polls, quick announcements, get a feel for somebody's knowledge or understanding in a class. You can use this for any type of meetings that require a vote to move forward on any type of information. So I just wanted to share that with you because I thought this was such a great, easy way to engage and include your audience. So that's how you can now use polls in Microsoft Teams.